That means the record is stuck on track number 5.
Here we go.
Well, don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Hey brother, can you spare a dime? Well, that rich man, he wears $900 shoes. Oh, that rich man, he wears $900 shoes. That rich man, he wears $900 shoes, while the poor man wraps his feet in paper news. Well, that rich man, he eats in a restaurant so fine. Oh, that rich man, he eats in a restaurant so fine. That rich man, he eats in a restaurant so fine, while the poor man standing in the old bread line. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Hey brother, can you spare a dime? Oh, Mr. Christopher. Well, that rich man, he owns all the media time. Oh, that rich man, he owns all the media time. That rich man, he owns all the media time, while the poor man's got a corner cardboard sign. Rich kids want to go to college, they ain't worried about a thing. Rich kids want to go to college, they ain't worried about a thing. Rich kids want to go to college, they ain't worried about a thing. For the rich man's gonna bribe their way in. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Hey brother, can you spare a dime? All 5 now. Well, that rich man, he never has to answer for his crimes. No, the rich man never has to answer for his crimes. No, the rich man never has to answer for his crimes. When he gets caught, it's his money doing time. Well, that rich man, he treats all women like a toy. Oh, that rich man, he treats all women like a toy. That rich man, he treats all women like a toy. When he gets caught, he's a crime baby boy. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Don't worry about that rich man, he's doing just fine. Hey brother, can you spare a dime? Yes, I said, hey brother, can you spare a dime? Oh, that felt good. I like that. Thank you very much, friends at home. We've got one more song for you, and then we're going to turn it over to our friend Becky Schlegel, who I'm so excited to hear again. Becky and I and Dan have known each other for a lot of years. I first met Becky, we used to play shows together at the Turf Club in St. Paul, Minnesota. Becky would come and sing at our Christmas shows. She'd sang on some of my old band's records, Accent Clearinghouse, and it's just so great to have her back in Minnesota. I know that's not new, but for me it's special still. Have her back here playing music again. Eric Christopher will be playing with her again, and I think the band is mostly the High 48s sitting in with her tonight, which is pretty exciting. Right now we're going to do a dance. Kim Rowe does this wonderful dancing called Appalachian Clogging. It's traditional American folk art that's still very much alive in the southeastern part of the United States. We're lucky to have Kim here doing it in the Midwest. This is featuring Mr. Eric Christopher on the fiddle, the old tune Cherokee Shuffle. Thank you, friends. We are the Rowe Family Singers.
Thank you.
Please remember to be kind and to be safe and to treat people how you like to be treated.
Please help make that world a better place. Be good people, do good things.
All right, and we'll kick it back over to Dave and Nick in Studio One.
Hello, thank you, Rowan. Or Quillen, sorry. Nick is actually heading out right now, so it's just me here. The Rowe Family Singers, they never fail us. Amazing band. So thank you guys for your time. They donated their time here to come out with us and to make this happen. So I thank you guys. So this is our first live virtual concert here, and part of it is, as I mentioned, a silent auction. So please go online, minnesotabluegrass.org, and check that out. You'll see all those items, a lot of great donations from members and sponsors, and a whole lot of people donated items for that silent auction. So go ahead and check that out. And while you're on our website, there's an option to donate as well. 2020 hit us pretty hard, as it did everyone. As an events organization, it was tricky on us. We're excited for August, and we're moving in the right direction. I think everyone can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we are optimistically heading there. So on that website, you can also check out our August Fest page. So you go on that page, you see who we have lined up for August Fest, and if you haven't been to August Fest, we have 3 stages. Usually 4. This year will be 3. And we have multiple bands, headliners, member bands. Headliner will be Sam Bush. We'll have Special Consensus. We'll have Caleb Daugherty Band. We'll have Sideline, Jim and Lena Woolsey, Valerie Smith and Liberty Pike, and many more. We continue to book some just as things move in the right direction. So please join us. There's people that have been joining us since the beginning, and there's people that join us new every year, and those people tend to stick around after they come once. So yes, check out that page, the August Fest page there, and you can buy tickets right now and reserve your camping. Tickets are refundable if anything were to happen, so just know that. As I mentioned, there is an auction portion. So there is many good items that were donated to us, and I wasn't able to bring them all in here, but I do have one of my favorites. And this was donated by our former president, the most recent outgoing president, right before Nick, and that is Laura Cooper. So I just wanted to show this quickly because I have it here in studio with us. And it is a quilt. My mom's a quilter, so I love it. I can only hang up 1/4 of it, or hold up 1/4 of it here, and you probably can't even see 1/2 of that. But it's the best I can do. Images, more pictures are on the website. But what she did was Laura took the time out to reach out. Laura and Darcy, our executive director, reached out to people and they said, hey, do you have any old shirts of old festivals, right? And people did. So tried to get a lot of the shirts, and she did. Again, this is only a bit of it. It doesn't do it justice. And she went ahead and did the patchwork, and it was going to be chronological at first, but that didn't work out. I guess it's a quilter's thing. She's got the eye for it, and the color scheme, they would have thrown it off. So it's not chronological. I don't think that's going to bother anyone. But it's an amazing item. Laura put a lot of time into this. And it has the Zimmerman, the Taylor's Falls, when it used to be at Zimmerman and Taylor's Falls. Now, as you know, our event is at El Rancho Mañana Campground in Richmond, Minnesota. It's even got 95 on here. That's the year Bill Lindrews jumped out of a plane and parachuted onto the main stage playing the fiddle. It was amazing. I'm kidding, that never happened. But Bill, let's talk for 2022 on that. I think that's a great idea. That's Laura's quilt there. I'm going to show a video in just a second as we switch over the stage back here. And they're getting started. We're going to have Zeke play a video of some past events, just to really paint a picture and to get you guys nostalgic and ready to get back together again. Again, I think it's going to happen soon. I want it to happen, and I'm sure you guys do as well. But go ahead and, if you would, take a look at this video and get ready for August Fest 2021.
When I was young and in my prime, I left my home in
I don't have Zeke on the in-ear anymore, so I have no idea what the video is.
sit and pine for all those folks I left behind. I've got the Blue Ridge Mountain Blues, and I stand right
So we are playing the video. Zeke's supposed to be coming on in here.
my grip is back to travel, and I scratch and gravel to that Blue Ridge far away.
Well, all right. I have no idea if I'm back or not yet, so I'm just going to start talking.
I'm gonna do right by my mom.
The next band up, we have Becky Schlegel, Heath Loy, who's her husband, Eric Christopher, Rich Casey, and Clint Burtzer. They're an amazing band. They're almost there, I believe. And I should be getting a countdown in my ear when they are ready. I'm not getting that countdown, so it makes it tricky.
On that Blue Ridge far away. I see a window with a line. I see two heads of snowy white. I seem to hear them both recite, where is my wandering boy tonight? I've got the Blue Ridge Mountain Blues, and I stand right here to say, every day I'm counting till I reach that mountain on that Blue Ridge far away.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, a Monday morning rain. Got 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. We're all out on the southbound Odyssey as a train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls past the houses, farms and fields, passing towns that have no name, and the freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of rusted automobiles, singing good.